First grabbed a package of 1 gallon paint stir sticks from Home Depot. I'm using a total of 6 of them. 5 of them are staying the same length. And then the 6th one, I just cut down just a little bit shorter. 3 of them, I'm painting with some red acrylic paint. You want to paint them about halfway. And then the other 2, I painted with some white acrylic paint. You may have to do a couple coats, just dry each coat in between and then allow everything to dry. And then I just assembled these together, interchanging them between the red and the white. Flip them upside down, and I will be using some of these popsicle sticks that I get from Dollar Tree. I'm using some Fix-All adhesive glue that comes from Dollar Tree for a stronger hold, with a mixture of hot glue for that quicker hold to hold these pieces together. And then for the bottom portion, I just used a light beige acrylic paint. Again, this took about 2 coats, so just dry the first coat before going on to the second coat and then allow that to dry. And then for that smaller piece of the paint stick, I painted that with some blue acrylic paint. And then I had these wooden stars that I got from a package at Dollar Tree. Just painted that with blue acrylic paint as well. And then take that blue paint stick and glue it in between the stripes and the beige. And again, just using the mixture of the 2 glues to make sure that that piece stays put. And then I'm using this half wooden bead that I get from a package on Amazon. Just find a good placement for it. This is going to be the nose, so glue it wherever you think the nose should go, and painted that with that same beige acrylic paint. Allow that to dry. And then for the eyes, I just dipped the handle of my paintbrush into some black acrylic paint and just made some eyes. Then I grabbed a mop head from Dollar Tree and just took all the strings out. And this is what I'll be using for the beard. So I just folded them in half and then just began hot gluing them. And to add a little bit more thickness, I did end up going over the first row with just another row of those mop strings. I cut some of the strings just a little bit shorter to create the mustache and just glued that right underneath the nose. And once those were glued down, I just untangled them a little bit just to give them a little bit more dimension. And if your strings are just a little too long for your liking, go ahead and just trim those right up. And look at how cute this little guy is coming out. Now you could add any embellishments that you would like on this little guy. I ended up just ripping up some fabric and started placing them in a crisscross fashion and just tied those together to make this shabby bow. But before I glued any of my embellishments down, I did end up going around this piece with some Waverly Antique Wax just to kind of give it that rustic look. If you don't like that look, you could skip that step. And then found a good placement for my bow on my hat, just glued that down and then glued that blue star down. Your placement is completely up to you. And there you go, guys. He is completely finished. This was super fun and inexpensive to create. I hope this inspires you to create your own in your own special way. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.